Good morning, everybody. How are we doing today? I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking. So, today is Tuesday. I don't have my watch on. I think it's the 21st. Today, Nora Roberts' Mind Games comes out, which I'm so excited about. I love Nora Roberts' books. I love them. Um, they, just trying to adjust this a bit. They totally put me in a book trance, 100%. There is no doubt that they put me in a book trance. and and I love her books. So I can easily read a book of hers in, like, I could do it in one day if I had the time to just sit and read. But within a day or two, I have finished her books, and I love them. So I'm excited about that. I did finish Still Alice by Lisa Genovo, I believe. I'm just getting my coffee. Excuse me. I put it on the floor. Um, yeah. The book gave me what the movie couldn't. And that's what I was hoping for when I read it. Um, the book is about a woman who is a Harvard professor. Um, and she, at the beginning of the book, is just having little, like, memory glitches. She forgets a word during a speech. She forgets that she was going out on a certain day. She forgot to get on a plane to go to a conference. Things like that. Um, and she goes to the doctor and she finds out that she has early onset dementia. Good morning, Mr. Max. She has early. Here he is. There's my kitty. And she has just turned 50. So she's still young, and I'm saying that speaking as a 53-year-old. Okay, gotcha. She's still young, but throughout the book, you see her. Is degress a word? It's not progress. It's digression. She's going downhill, and you can see it. And you can see her frustration, and you can see her sadness and her guilt, and you could see it all. I saw the movie first because I didn't know it was a book, and it was Julianne Moore, and I liked Julianne Moore's work, so I watched it. I liked it. I've seen it a few times. I like it a lot. Um, However, it didn't. It couldn't get in her head, as movies tend to not be able to do. The book got in her head. And there were a couple of parts where I'm reading it, and as I'm reading it, I'm like, didn't I just read this? And then as you're like, oh, I did just read this because it's happening again because she forgot she did it the first time. So I really enjoyed it. I did. I really enjoyed it. I am so glad I read it. It wasn't a really heavy, dark, depressing book, um, but it was really good. Really good. So I finished that one. That was an ebook. And then I picked up Bookshops and Bone Dust by Travis Baldree. This is like a prequel to Legends and Lattes, which I read last year in the fall, maybe. I think it was in the fall. I was a little hesitant to read it. As much as I loved Legends and Lattes, it's touted as a prequel. And I knew from reading Legends and Lattes that it's about Viv the Orc and that she retires from fighting. She's with this group that goes and fights the bad guys. Kind of like an army, but not really. Um, However, knowing it was a prequel, I'm like, oh, it's going to be all about her fighting. And I had no interest in that whatsoever. Because I don't really like fighting stories. However, that's not what this is about. So I'm so glad I gave it a shot. And the reason why I did is because it's Lexi's book of the month for May. I had already gotten it. And then when I saw her books that came out, I think she's put them out like in December for the first 6 months of the year. I saw that one and I was like, perfect, because I already have it. I'm about halfway through right now. Basically what happens is in the very, very beginning, the prologue. That's the word I'm looking for. In the prologue, she is in a battle, and at the end of the battle, she gets hurt. And the army leaves her in this town to recover. And they said, when we come back through, we'll pick you back up again. So now she is in this town, and she is trying to recover, and she's making friends, and she's learning to love reading, and then some trouble starts. And that's where I am now. I'm where the trouble has started. I really like it. I really like it. I hope Travis does another story set in this world because I really enjoy it. So, all right, now that we're done talking about books, or I think we're done talking about books, we'll probably swing back around to that. But we had a meeting on Saturday, a union meeting, and basically I was told that, not me personally, but it was said that everybody will be getting displaced. If you are displaced, they have a job for you. I am high enough on the seniority list that I will be getting a displacement letter. However, they do not have a job for me because they do not have any part-time positions unless I want to be a custodian, which, no offense to custodians, but that's not my thing. I don't want to do that. I want to work with the kids. So I have started my job search. I reached out to 2 employers that have, one is a Catholic preschool a couple of towns over, and they want my resume, which is fine. I can send that over. The other one I just found this morning, it is another preschool, sort of like a Montessori preschool, and they are looking for part-time work as well. So I sent them an email this morning just inquiring on what the hours were, because part-time can be anywhere from like 5 hours to 39 hours, and I'm very limited as to the hours that I can work. So hopefully I'll hear back from them. They're both, I'm hopeful about both of them, so we'll see what happens. And I'll keep you informed. But right now it is, 6:41. Yep, it is only 6:41. So I might go read a little bit more of Bookshops and Bone Dust. Oh, so I know the bookshop because the bookshop is where Viv is hanging out with her friend Fern, who is a, what was she? They had a word for her, and I had to look it up because I didn't know what it was. It kind of looks like a sea witchy creature, kind of. I forget what they call her. But Viv is helping her with her business a little bit, and they just found the bone dust. So it's really good. I'd love to just sit here and read all day, but I can't because I have to go to work because we only have 15 days left. So, even though they're not going to do anything for me for next year, I'm still not going to drop my responsibilities. I'm going to go to work. And that's it. This weekend is a long weekend. I have no plans. My husband's probably going to work on his car all weekend. And I will read all weekend. Very happy about that. Hey, yo, baby Max. Are you going to come up? Come here. Come on. Come on up. There he is. Mr. Maxwell. Hi, Vivi. I love this cat so much. He's so sweet. All right, my friends. I'm going to let you go. I'm not going to sit here wasting time. I'm going to let you go, and I will talk to you soon. I will let you know when I have made some more progress on Bookshops and Bone Dust, and when I start my next book, which I think is going to be Funny Story. Like, was it Christina Lauren? No, it was not Christina Lauren. I forget who it was. I'll put it over here so you can see it, but it's fine. All right, my friends, thanks so much for listening. I will check in with you very soon. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.